Oh, yes. End the video. Okay, fine. Today I will take a scrambled cube, and instead of solving it normally, I will solve it into the checkerboard pattern. The checkerboard is a super cool pattern where all the corners are in their correct spots, but all the edges are in the opposite side of where they should be. It's actually super easy to make this. You just turn each of the slice layers twice, and that gives you the pattern. Now, for this challenge, obviously, I am not allowed to just solve the cube and then do the 3 moves afterwards, because this would just basically be a challenge of how fast can you solve a cube normally, plus 3 moves. I don't know what strategy would be best here, but I think I'm gonna go with the cross as usual, and everything else I'll try to do the same, but maybe beginner method. That way it's just solving one piece at a time, which is less thinking. So I'll have to make the yellow cross around the white center. Okay, that should be fine. And what do I need next? That pair is useless. So many pairs. Why doesn't this normally happen? Okay, corner goes, does it go here? Yes, it does. Okay, the corners need to go in the correct spots. I probably should have thought about this more before I actually started. There's the corners, edges. This goes not there, opposite side here, and it goes in this way. Okay, and then this one goes in here. Just kidding. It doesn't. Okay, wait. This opposite, and then, all right. I know. Opposite color, go towards the side that's not red. That's not flip, maybe? Yeah. Okay, last layer. What the heck? Oh, it's so weird to recognize. Okay, and let's just do 2 look PLL. That's solved. This is a U-perm. Did I get it right? All right. Great. I got the checkerboard pattern in 1 minute and 2 seconds. Now, my normal solving time is 8 seconds. This was a minute. If you think this was bad, I really want you to go try this challenge for yourself and leave a comment with how fast you could do it, because it is a lot harder than it looks. Okay, since that kind of sucked, for my next strategy, I'm just going to do regular F2L and maybe even regular OLL and PLL. We'll see. Ooh, this is a great cross. I think I've even looked ahead to first pair, but I might get it wrong. So I'm looking ahead to first pair. I found the blue-orange corner, and here's the red-green edge that goes with it. Where do they... Okay, they go into the blue-orange slot. You know what? This is too much thinking. I'm just gonna go ahead. Oh, I forgot the cross solution as I was doing it. Oh, great. Okay, I did an F12 pair. This one goes in here with this edge. Oh wow, finding pieces is so hard. But I think this is still my fastest strategy. Ooh, I did it. Why is OLL so hard? Okay, and then H-perm. Ooh, 30 flat. It looks like even with the massive struggle I'm having during F2L, this is actually just a better strategy by a lot. And for PLL, I got H-perm, which is amazing because all the edges look solved. So I just know they go to their opposite spots. So obviously it's gonna just be an opposite swap for everything. This reminds me of mirror solving when H-perm was the best PLL I could get. And it's being true again for checkerboard solving. I think I have a better strategy. So this F2L pair stuff with the colors being opposite is very confusing, but look at that. They're just F2L pairs. There's nothing to be scared of. The only thing I have to worry about is solving the F12 pairs into the opposite slot of where they should go, because obviously this red-green doesn't belong between orange and blue usually, but finding pieces will be so much faster if I can just do what I normally do, just in different slots. So then after this is done, I'll just do a D2 afterwards, and that will solve F2L. So here are my yellow cross pieces going into the white cross, and then normal F2L afterwards, just in opposite slots of where they should go. Let's do this. Oh geez, this goes there, okay. Make the pair, insert it opposite side. Oh, wow, this is kind of going great. What the heck, that was easy. All right, solve the corners here too. Wow, 22 seconds, my first time with the strategy, and that is a really good strategy. What the heck? You know what? I have an even better idea. Okay. We are just gonna solve these F12 pairs normally. What the heck? I can't recognize. Okay, and then this D2 to look PLL. Oh wow, that actually worked. It probably almost looked like I was cheating. I mean, come on, that just looks like normal F2L. You can't just solve part of the cube and then decide you're gonna checkerboard it. Well, I didn't actually do F2L. Is this really F2L if the cross isn't solved? I just put all the cross pieces in their right spots and did normal white pair F2L, and then I did a diagonal pair swap, like this, and then diagonal pair swapped these two. And then now I have the situation I did in the previous solve, and then did D2, and that's a checkerboard F2L. And then of course last layer was just normal stuff. Okay, this is almost cheating because all of F2L is pretty much normal until I do some extra stuff at the end to checkerboard it, and that's not really the point, to solve stuff normally and then checkerboard it, so I'm not gonna count this time. And on that note, if you've thought of this strategy for PLL where you just recognize normally, solve it, and then do an H-perm afterwards to checkerboard it, I have thought of this, but I don't try and use it because it, again, is just solving normally followed by a checkerboarding phase, which is not the point. I just had another idea. The way that the blindfolded method works is you solve one piece at a time, and so that might work well here because pattern recognition is difficult, but solving a piece to a specific spot is not. And you know what I realized? For corners, it's going to be completely normal because all the corners need to be solved, but for edges, I can just turn the cube like this and then still solve pieces to where I think they should go. So like, for example, the white-green piece, if I turn it like this, it still belongs right here. The only problem is red and orange are still on the same sides, and I'll have to swap that in my head. Let's just start. I think this can actually be good. So I'm not going to time the memorization part. Let's start with corners. I go here, this goes to here, which is HE. And then this is BP, and I have memorization stuff for this, so like HE's helicopter or heli in my head, and then BP is bump, and then I have TL, which is towel, and wow, that's lucky. And then I'm gonna flip it over to this side and memorize from here. This orange and red I need to swap, so this actually goes here to the red side. This is N, this goes not here, but to the orange side, so NF, nerf. This goes here, wow, this is confusing. M, SH, mush, nerf mush, whip, vid, st. Is that a flip? Okay, so ideally I could do that in 15 seconds of inspection. Can't do it here, obviously, because this is my first try, but I'm just gonna pretend I did, and let's go into the solve. So I need to do the corners, flip it over, and then do the edges. I'm actually pretty nervous about this, but let's start. Okay, I'm actually closing my eyes for this because I need to really focus. All right, nerf, what was it? Mush, whip, vid, st, flip. Was that right? Oh, okay, that was actually correct. I did get 17 seconds because, I think partially because this is actually not my blindfolded cube, but I am pretty happy with this. This is my best non-cheating time, except that it took over 15 seconds of inspection, which is kind of cheating, I guess. Okay, one last one for the fans. What if I just took this rule literally and said, okay, I'm just going to do a checkerboard pattern before the last move. That way I'm not solving it yet. Let's roll with it. I'm full on cheating now, but let's see it. What the heck? I just messed up really bad. That's karma. Oh no. I have to replay that. So I messed up the F2L and put something in the wrong slot, ended up fixing it, whatever, but then when I got to PLL, my plan didn't work. I don't know if you see the issue here, but I'll explain. What I thought would happen is like I just do a PLL, and then instead of solving it, I would never actually solve the cube yet. I would then just like do that, and then do this, and that's a slice move, and then do the other two slice moves, and that gives me the checkerboard pattern. But in this PLL scenario, if I just did the PLL, the cube would actually be solved. Like, it wouldn't give me a chance to do the wrong AUF, I would just have a solved cube. So instead, I had this genius idea to just not do the last M2 and cancel it into the checkerboard pattern. Oh, that's probably the most legit way I could have done this by cheating. If you have any suggestions for challenges, then leave them in the comments. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you all next time.